There is a hidden history that's been deliberately obfuscated from the peoples of the world, and that's why I am on the trail of the Nephilim. The Genesis 6 narrative states that the Nephilim are on the earth in those days and also afterwards. If that's true, can we find evidence that corroborates this? I'm L.A. Marzulli. Join me as we go on the trail of the Nephilim. My lead story today, something's coming. Is America finally ready to take UFOs seriously? I'm going to talk about the mark of the beast today. I think you'll find this absolutely fascinating. But first, a word from our sponsor, trusted sponsor. Folks, if you haven't checked out Noble Gold, please check them out. Okay, please just go there and check them out. We are looking at financial instability like I've never seen before. In fact, we got hit in some of our investments. We're down like, 5 or 6% in the last month. Thank you, Joe Biden, but let's move on. For years now, people have been setting up a little contest between crypto and gold. But that's like comparing a truck with an SUV. Both carry stuff and travel from point A to point B, but they do different jobs. Gold's job is to keep the value of your money safe and preserve its value. And since Ukraine and all the nonsense that's going over there and the oil inflation crisis, it's done a brilliant job compared to stocks and other investments. If you're worried about what's going on right now, and frankly, folks, who isn't? Just talk to an expert at Noble Gold about precious metal IRAs for your retirement. They'll put you straight on your options and hold your hand through the whole setup process. And this month, for any qualified IRA, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin completely free as a thank you. Folks, please call 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347 now to find out. And if you want to go to the website, that's noblegoldinvestments.com, noblegoldinvestments.com. That's once again, noblegoldinvestments.com. They have been a faithful supporter of what we do here, and they really help us by spending their advertising dollars on our show. So please consider that. Once again, 877-646-5347, noblegoldinvestments.com. I will be at Homeward Bound, May 19th to 22nd, the Gathering of Our Tribe. Can't wait for that. Also, UFO Disclosure, May 27th to the 29th. Get your tickets right there, UFODisclosureSymposium.com, and of course, ProphecyWatchers.com. www.prophecywatchers.com, www.UFODisclosureSymposium, boy, that's a mouthful, .com. Folks, I hope to see you there. Let's move on. Something is coming to America. Something, it's already here. But I'm going to show you something today, a special report on the implants. We are the only team, Christian-based team, ever to take out an implant. I really believe that these are the prototypes of the mark of the beast. So here it is. There's the implant. Look down at number 65. You'll see right above that a metallic object below the patient's knee. We had x-rays of this, CAT scans of this, Gauss meter tests. It was giving off a radio frequency. We did an ultrasound test. We know exactly that there was a metallic object, or we knew that there was a metallic object right underneath the skin. By the way, with no entry wound. No entry wound. No sign of, how did it get there? Gee, I wonder how. So here we are. And we're in the operating room with Dr. Matriciana and Dr. Roger Lear. For an hour and 20 minutes? He's got the scope and he's trying to find the implant. He cannot find the implant. It's not there. I finally pray in the operating room. I say, Father, if there are forces cloaking this device, I pray that you would break their power. Everybody's kind of looking at me like, wow, this guy's a religious kook, right? I took authority because as a believer, I can take authority over situations like this that deal directly with the supernatural. Within a minute or two, there's the implant. You can see it. And there's the shadow that it's making. And everybody goes, wow, what's that? And Matriciana goes, that's the implant. And he takes his wand and he's tapping and he can't figure out, after an hour and 20 minutes of going over the same area, why now? And Dr. Roger Lear looked at me and went, whoa. And 2 days later, last time I ever saw Roger alive, I took him out in the hallway. You've heard me say this before, some of you. Roger, I hope you understand what happened in the operating room. His eyes got real big because he was a skeptic. He was an atheist, born Jewish. He said, LA, I now believe that there's a supernatural dynamic to the UFO phenomena. And I am going to tell Whitley Strieber about this. We switched his paradigm. Anyway, folks, there's the incision. There's the first look at the implant. We're spreading the incision apart. And there you can see very plainly the implant in the tweezers. It's being surgically removed from the skin. This is not photoshopped in any way. You can watch our Watches series. It's on there. Best of Watchers, we have it. And there's Dr. Roger Lear assisting. You can see in the background, Dr. Matriciana. He's the surgeon, but Roger is a podiatrist. He can assist. And that's what he's doing. And there's the implant, about the size of a grain of rice. This, in my opinion, this is the mark. When they show up, they're going to give us this. They're going to couch it as a DNA upgrade. So just think about this. This isn't conspiracy theory. I can't prove it's the mark. Not yet. But we'll see where all this goes. Whoever is doing this has spent an inordinate amount of time and energy creating these so-called implants. Folks, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. When they show up, and we know that it's going to happen, because look what's going on. Is America ready for UFOs? Like it or not, it's here. It's here. I did a 45-minute interview with Tim Alberino a couple of days ago. You're going to want to watch that, and I'll put it, if Tim posts it today, we'll post it here tomorrow, because it's that important. It's that important to watch that, because Tim's been researching it almost as long as I have. I'm a little older than Tim. So I've been doing this since I was 16. I'm 71. I think Tim is, 42, 43, something like that. So I've got, over 20 years of research. But the bottom line is Tim's up to speed. And it's two guys having this conversation. You're going to want to watch that. And if I get the link today, we'll edit it right here and post it up on the show. Folks, that's all the time I have for. Thanks so much for watching On the Trail of a Nephilim. Remember, what happened in antiquity is being repeated right here in modernity. It all dovetails together. It all dovetails together. It'll be like the days of Noah when the Son of Man returns. Is this the mark of the beast? In my opinion, it is. When they come back, they'll say that they have a DNA upgrade for us, and all we need to do is take this little chip, and everything will change. We'll live 300 to 500 years disease-free. That's speculation. That's conjecture. But remember, I'm the guy who's been banging the drum about the veracity of the whole UFO phenomena, and guess what? It's here. It's no longer a conspiracy theory. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, we'll see you on the air or in the air.
My name is Alan Matthews. I've seen a UFO.
I've seen a UFO.
And I saw a
And I saw a
UFO.
UFO.
A UFO.